Today we're going to install this Ambidextrous-Thumb-Safety in this Magnum-Research 1911 handgun. But first we're going to disassemble the lower receiver so we can see inside the pistol before we actually cut on our new part. Now that we have the safeties and the grips removed, we can see inside the frame through this hole right here, which is where the safety lug inserts into the frame to stop the sear from moving. Now when I cock the hammer and then pull the trigger, you can see the sear there moving. The sear is pivoting on that smaller pin, and so the bottom of the sear is moving to the rear so that the top of the sear can move out from the hammer hooks, ultimately allowing the hammer to fall forward. And that's this lug right here. So we just need to shave this corner to match the depth of the sear, and then we can install everything and we'll be done. I had to take the safety down into the shop where I had better light, and I really wasn't able to record it well. So regardless, if you'll notice there, the corner tip of the lug, I just filed the corner tip off. And of course the angle of that file is important. Ideally, you want it to be flush with the back of the sear. Now when we get the safety installed and keep it in the safe position, notice when I pull the trigger now bottoms out on the sear, but the sear can't move because the safety lug is sitting behind it. However, the safety isn't touching the sear at all. That's what you want. You don't want the safety grinding against the sear to stop it. But at the same time, you don't want the sear to move when the safety sits behind it. So you're looking at about a 5/1000th of an inch window. All right, let's get the pistol apart now and get it reinstalled, or reassembled rather. So now we need to set the depth of the screw on the hammer pin. And once we figure out that length, we'll take it back out, measure it, add some Loctite, reinstall the screw to that depth, and then we'll let it dry overnight. (821,000ths of an inch). The Loctite we placed on the hammer pin threads is now dry. Let's go ahead and check the overall length. Make sure our 821 is still there. Yep, 821. All right, let's get this pistol reassembled. Now that we have the frame reassembled, we just need to put the ambi safety in, but we want to start with the right side paddle first. Notice the keyhole on the inside of the paddle. We need to line up that hole with the head of the screw on our hammer pin. And once we've done that, leave it in the up position. You might need to hold it there. And then take the left side paddle and work it into the frame. Now it's stopping at certain points. It's because it's bottoming out on the dovetail of the pin itself, so you might need to finagle it together just a little bit. Now we need to press in the plunger tube assembly do so with a thin tool so that you can get the safety over. And there it is. Well, it's very stiff and dry, mainly because we haven't oiled it yet. But these parts have never touched each other yet. The plunger tube assembly and the safety itself. So I just went downstairs and added some grease and worked it a few dozen times. And now we're getting the movement that we want out of the safety. Thanks for watching, people. Make it a great day.